and welcome back to another lesson in Microvelum Toolbox. Now in this video, we're going to learn how to update your software. Software is different than your library data, so don't get the two confused. You do need to actually update them both. But this one is just going to be about the software build. So if you're ready, let's start this next lesson of training. Now, sometimes when we talk about updating software and updating our library, there could be some confusion. I know personally it was always kind of confusing for me to understand or wrap my head around it. So in this video, hopefully make a little bit more sense of the difference between the two things that we're doing, updating software and also sometimes updating our library. Currently, we have our 23.1.808 software build. We're just going to open up the configuration. You can also see what current build we're on by going under the Help tab in the Microvelum Toolbox. About Microvelum. And here we have the current build that we're working on. So remember, that's the software build. Now, the current library is going to have a different number most likely and not always match with the current build. So here's our current library. That's the database with all our projects, our products. So you can see that's the library configuration that we have. The software really just affects the interface that we're working in, right? So when we go into our prompts of a product, we see how that works or how that looks. When we go into our options, so as new updates come out for the software, there'll be some improvements with the interface. Maybe new buttons have been added. Certain things like that that are just going to make the user experience a little bit easier. We can't get a software build from our knowledge base network like we can with our library updates. So reach out to your account manager or submit a new case and we'll send you over with the link to the latest software build. After you've downloaded the software update, here it's on my desktop, just make sure that you right click and show those properties and unblock that software update. Once you've done that, you can run that file. So there's the new Toolbox update. So it'll also look a little bit different than those library updates. Okay, so this is the one that we're going to be using. Just make sure that you have Toolbox closed in the background. Now right click and run this as an administrator. And there's really not much that you need to do at this point. Everything's going to be happening in the background. So just letting it know it's okay to install and the software's been updated. Now just get Toolbox opened up again and we'll verify what current software build we're on. Like I said, it didn't have any effect on this current configuration. Still using the same library of products, but the software build you can see has been updated. These software updates are kind of like just an oil change for your car, right? So you don't want to go too long without changing the oil in your vehicle. Similar to Microvelum Toolbox, it's always a good idea to update to a new version so it could fix some of those bugs or issues that it may be experiencing. And that's the process of updating your software. Get in touch with your account manager and they'll get you what you need so you can update to the latest version. So that'll do it for me. Be good, and I'll see you in our next lesson of training.